Hammer is a beach. When you throw a stone against the wall, always remember that it will bounce back at you, for sure. When you throw a stone against the wall, always remember that it will bounce back at you, for sure. I know you recall in the past a time ago when Pansek offered Honorable Daniel Nsala an invitation to witness their closing ceremony and all the brouhaha that went after that, just because the honorable member had other things to do, such as going around the constituency to share items like this. I know the background is a bit noisy because I'm traveling, as you can see, but I feel it is important to make this video. I come to your space this morning with a very quick one, which has to do with a recall of what happened, like I stated earlier. And like I said, Kama is a beach. Kama is a beach. I recall that time when Honorable Daniel Nsala, for lack of a better word, failed in his attempt to attend an invitation granted him by Pansek when they were celebrating their 42nd or the 43rd sporting activity. I also recall some of the posts that culminated social media just because the honorable member was not able to attend that meeting, even though people selling that rubbish knew clearly what the man was doing, even though they were aware that the man was going around the cheap compounds in the constituency and distributing items like this. But we still got them on social media trying to paint him black. I recall a post made by their current communication director, which states, and I read, Nsala disrespected the only senior high school in this constituency by snubbing their invitation to 22nd annual inter-house athletic competition. I mean, just listen to that. The Redeemer, as they always call him, was fully represented even in opposition. He made a donation of 500 cedis to help the school procure sports items. As at the time of climax, I simply do not understand that. He was in the constituency but never showed up or even sent a representative. So I asked, he as a pronoun, what does he reference? Who is he referencing? Is it Matthew Nyindam or Honorable Daniel Nsala? We got another comedian in a communicator also posting, Honorable Nsala disrespected Pandai Senior High School for no apparent reason. This and more flew on social media just to paint the man black. And so I asked a few questions. One, how many senior high schools do we have in Pandai? Is it just one? Is Naurumai a senior high school in Pandai or not? Did they celebrate their 6th annual SRC week celebration or not? Did they invite Honorable Daniel Nsala back? Did they also invite Matthew Nyindam? Was he there? Yes, he was invited because his name was captured on the list of invitees to speak on their program lineup. So there's no way anyone can convince some of us that he was not invited, because the school will not be sabotaging Matthew for no apparent reason, to borrow your word. So I asked, where was he? Obviously not in Parliament. And so in Kumudi. Why did he snub them? Is it a case that he dislikes the people of Balai, the people of this Pandai, as well as the students studying under that particular umbrella? Or is a case that he can't just speak in public? That is why he decided not to honor this invitation. Because, like you people stated earlier, he never offered them an option of a representative. Honorable Daniel Nsala did not send a rep. He went there himself and made wonderful submissions. Key among them was, just listen.
Education ensures that the populace is able to understand the current issues and make meaningful contribution to the development of our country. With this being said, I would like to share the nuggets of the wisdom that has been the hallmark of every successful individual who has made a positive impact in our lives. Plan, you will plan to fail. It is very important to make an achievable plan and stick with it. Where would you like to see yourself in the next 5, 10, or 20 years? Identify your goals and decide.
After the said program, Honorable Daniel Nsala took a turn to visit Pandai Senior High School and made wonderful donations. In fact, he gave a sum total of 10,000 Ghana cedis to renovate this structure. What a man he is. And like you know, water is life. And so if there's a problem with the borehole in the school, there is the need for a rehab. There is the need for it to be worked on. And so he gave the students 2,500 to ensure that water continues to flow. For if you won't applaud this man, then there's no need murdering him. He isn't such a creation. He came to serve and is doing so to the best of his ability. Allow him to run his lap, and when the time comes, the good people of Pandai will make a decision. And I know they will always and always remember him, for he came to serve and is doing so to the best of his ability. Thank you, and thank you so much.